My week 1 budget catch up. So let's see how I did in my week 1 compared to the budget that I had set up. Let's get started. So first of all, rent, this has been taken out, so I am going to put that in, $2,100. Insurance was not taken out, which is surprising, so I'm not sure what's going on there, so that's an X. Groceries, let's see how much I did. So I put the transactions here, just put the screenshots from my credit card here. So let's take a look. Instacart 45 plus 465. And Urban Fare 1860. So that's what I spent in groceries. And eating out, I spent a lot more, which is $27.49 plus $10.49 plus 20.04. Is that it? $27.49, $10.49, and 20.04. Yes. Okay, and Apple was $14.55, which is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the insurance to week 1. Or sorry, week 2. I'm going to move the insurance to week 2 here. Let's do that because it will probably be taken out in week 2. I'm not sure why. It seems that is correct. So let's do this here. Okay, so even though I overshot eating out, I undershot groceries, which is great. So my total is not over budget, right? Which is what we need. So I am at 2240 and my budget was 2250. So we're good here in week 1. Now let's move on to cash envelopes. So I didn't do self-care in week 1 or nails, so I'm gonna move those two to week 2. I didn't do brows either. For cleaning, I ended up spending $80. I know, let's not go crazy. Oops, this is all the weeks, so 80 here. Oh, this doesn't have week numbers because it's all of the weeks. But I didn't spend any in cooking, so the total of these two was $82.50, right? And overall I spent $80, and I essentially did that on purpose, right? Because I knew I had spent I really overshot it, right, and compared to 20, so that's why I didn't spend any in this category. RMT ended up being $17. It is $17 per time that I visit, so it's good for a sinking fund. $10, it works, but because this was the first month of me putting in $10 for this sinking fund, it didn't quite work. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add $7 to this category, but take it out from brows, which will be now $5. So that way I don't overshoot. And let's just do a quick sum of what I spent. So 1, 2, and 3. I didn't spend on any other category this week, so I spent $97 instead of $144. Wow, really? Let me just double check. I'm a bit surprised. Oh no. My weeks changed, so my week 1 only consisted of 20 plus 20 plus 60 to 50 plus the 17. So instead of $99.50, I spent $97. Yeah, I knew that was like too good to be true. It's like $144 and I only spent $97. Hard to believe. Okay, so this is what I spent, right, in my cash envelope. So now let's go ahead and fill this out here. My also student loan also went out, $165.35. Rent went out $2,100. Groceries I spent $68.25. Eating out I already spent $58.02. Apple storage was $14.55. So that is good. What else? RMT I spent $17. I'm gonna move this to 17 and put this as 5. I know some people don't change the budget, they just, you know, have the actual remaining, but if I can sub in, I really don't mind doing that. So that is the summary of week 1, all of the money that I spent, and this is what my chart looks like. I'm just gonna move this to be in black because you know, it doesn't need to be in red right now. I know I need to, you know, I need to get rid of it, but till I get rid of it, it'll just be here. So that's it. This is my summary of what has already gone through my weekly spending check-in right here. I am on budget, even though the categories were changed up, but I'm still on budget, so I feel good about this month so far, and I will see you in the week 2 check-in. Thank you guys.